This video is sponsored by BigMarleyMMA.com. Kyle Marley is up over 250 units in the last 2+ years on his premium bets. Go to BigMarleyMMA.com and use the coupon code PROSPICKS at checkout. That will get you 10% off his weekly packages.
We've seen Rob eat the heaviest punches in the world from Yo Romero. We know he's got no fear in his heart. He'll take it all and give it back. Till, that's a big man. It's a big man in middleweight, and he's got amazing stand-up. Then we go with Darren. Yeah,
I think Whittaker is going to win that fight. I think Whittaker. Not to say that Till's not a good fighter, but Till is new to the welterweight division or the middleweight division. So, and the only fight he had at middleweight was with a former welterweight. Not to take anything away from him. Whittaker, on the other hand, of course, former champ. He's fought, Yoel twice. He was going to fight. He didn't fight Kelvin, but he's fought Jacare. He fought, a lot of really all the good guys. Not to mention, anyway. So I think Whittaker definitely has the better. I think Whittaker has better striking. I think Whittaker has better all-around game. He's more. Now, he's more dynamic, and I think that could be to his detriment, as we saw against the Adesanya fight. Him lunging in or moving in as much as those big movements that I saw him moving in with. I mean, they were quick and very explosive, but that karate style, I'm used to seeing that. Those guys really move in really fast, and they're long, and they can catch your ass. But Adesanya's long too, and even though he hit Adesanya, the fact that it was a big movement, Adesanya was able to see it, make an adjustment, and even though he got hit, he was still able to have his feet and hips in position to hit back and rock and ring his bell. I'm sure Till is watching that and is apprised of that. Till does have a good base as well, especially when the guy is moving in. He's really good at being based, and he can lock up a clinch or something, maybe throw that big left hand or elbows and stuff like that. So that could be, that's why I think that dynamic movement out of Whittaker could be a detriment to him in this fight. With that being said, the guy is good. So, and he can hit hard, he can punch, he can kick, he can wrestle, he can, he's a black belt. So I think Whittaker has more chances, more tools to employ in this fight. And I can only say that because I've seen more of his fights than I have seen Till's. And I've seen more out of Whittaker in his fights than we have seen out of Till. And that could be because Till is very good at not getting taken down. He's good at keeping the fight wherever he wants to. So, man, this is why I don't like picking fights, dude.
Man, I look at the last performances. I thought Whittaker was doing well in that fight, and he just got caught. And that happens when you got an opponent who's leaning all the way back and they're throwing these punches and they manage to sneak in there and catch you. I don't know if there's really a way to prepare for that. I mean, unless you sit on the outside and kind of play the point fighting game like Izzy versus Romero. We saw how that fight went. No guy wanted to engage to make a mistake. So that's the type of fight you're going to get. And then you look at Darren Till versus Gastelum. I don't know if Till was very gun shy or what it was, but he didn't do anything. And he might have done a little bit more where he clinched up Gastelum, pressed him against the cage. But that alone, that you look at those two different wins and losses, and it's hard to say that Till is going to really be a major game player at that weight class. And I'm not saying he can't win, but if he gets back to his ways, get back a little bit more aggressive, throwing those crosses and those right hooks from that southpaw position and those left kicks, I think he could be very, very dangerous. But right now, if I had to pick anybody, I think Robert Whittaker is a little bit more battle tested than I won't say more battle tested, but I think he's more proven in the competition and even in the toughest times. For him to come back after this, we're gonna see where his mental headspace is. But I think this is a good opponent based on Till's last performance. If I'm Robert Whittaker, I don't feel like I have anything to really worry about.
That's another fun fight. I'm a huge Whittaker fan. I'm gonna go with Whittaker by decision now.
Man, I really hope Whittaker. I'm not a Darren Till fan whatsoever. That's one of the guys I really would want to fight. But I'm gonna go with Whittaker for sure.
Ooh, I think Whittaker. I think Whittaker would win. It's going to be a decision, I'd imagine.
Yeah, that's the fight that I was interested in too. I actually even tweeted saying I'll jump in for if anybody was to have gone injured in that fight. But I think I'm kind of leaning towards Till in that fight, because I think he's a little more technical and could counter strike better.
I feel like Till might win. I feel like Till he has a little bit more fire under him. I don't know. I don't like what I seen Whittaker's last fight. He looked like he was out of place. You know what I mean? So I don't know if that's a sign that he's just like how Woodley was out of place when he fought Usman. You know, I don't know if that's a sign that he's on a downslope. But I feel like Till he's really feeling himself and he has a lot of confidence. So I think he might get the job done.
I'm gonna go Darren Till. You know what? I like Darren. Bobby Knuckles is a savage, but I'm gonna take Darren Till on that one. Decision.
I am a huge fan of Robert Whittaker. They're both strikers. I really want Whittaker to pull it off, but he's been out of action for a little while, and I'm pulling for Whittaker. I don't know how it's going to happen, but I want Whittaker to win that fight.
Oh no, I'd probably have to go with Whittaker. You know, just because he's the former middleweight champion. He was, you know, defending his title for so long, and you know, even though Darren Till, he's at a new weight class, he's even big for that weight class, and he's a good wrestler and he's powerful and long and southpaw. But I would have to pick Whittaker.
That's a tough one. I don't know. I think that if Whittaker can close the distance quick enough, as he does, like he tried to do against Adesanya, that he'll be very successful. But I do feel that if it stays at that kickboxing range, that Till will have it.
I think Darren Till got it. I think from hearing Rob talk, he's like, I'm bored of the game and blah blah blah. You know what I mean? So just on that mentality alone, I'll probably go for Darren because it doesn't feel like he wants to fight. You know what I mean? So I'll probably go Darren.
Robert Whittaker versus Darren Till. I'm gonna go ahead and go with Till. I'm gonna go with Till for this one. Just stylistically, I think. I don't know if Whittaker has the stand-up ability to stand with him, but I think he's the better mixed martial artist. So if he decides to take it to the ground and mix it up, I think he has a chance.
I gotta go with Whittaker on that one.
That's Whittaker all day. I just think Whittaker's got a better motor on him. I say TKO round 3.
Who knows how Whittaker is going to be after that knockout, but I'll take Whittaker.
Thanks for watching this video sponsored by BigMarleyMMA.com. Kyle Marley is up over 250 units in the last 2+ years on his premium bets. Go to BigMarleyMMA.com and use the coupon code PROSPICKS at checkout. That will get you 10% off his weekly packages.